How's it going, YouTube? This is Skull, and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program Science Mode, Episode 12, and as you recall, we last left Rodus Kerman on the surface of Minmus in the lowlands, recharging the batteries on the Minmus 2 lander, and, well, we have a ton of other biomes to go to. Previously, we landed, I believe, there. This is actually called the Flats. This is the lowlands. There's at least two other major biomes that I think we can get to without much difficulty, those being the Highlands and the Midlands. In fact, I think the Midlands are going to be right around there. Not too sure about that. Maybe it's better if I aim high first, like, it's kind of hard to see the topography here. Let's try and aim there, so basically east? So let's try and go east, but first we're going to recharge the batteries a little bit, so time accelerate through that. Hope the sun doesn't move too far. Actually, the farther it moves, the more it exposes on our panel, so that actually works out really well. Okay, let's go ahead and quick save. Got tons of fuel left, which is great. And basically, take off. Start heading east. And maybe a little north. Right about there. That's perfect. Okay. Let's go ahead and warp there. This will be a very delicate operation because of, well, because these are really, really high points on Minmus. It'd be perfect if I could just land right on top of that, but I don't know. In any case, actually, I think I'm going lower now. That's fine. We'll just go here, see if it's a new biome, and if not, oh well. Okay, point retrograde. See about getting some solar power. There we go. Okay. Just go a little lower. Yeah, we're now lower than some of those highest points. Okay. We're still pretty high up. Cannot warp faster than 1 times while under 3,000 meters. Well, I guess that makes sense to keep you from warping yourself directly into the surface. Okay, and just trying to point my solar panel in the right direction. I should have put them on the top here where they're always pointed at least a little up, but wasn't thinking, I guess. Okay, now this is actually kind of scary because there's no way for us to judge our speed. I think I'll go over there next. Because I know there's also the flats, the greater flats, and the lesser flats. So there are several flats areas. Oh my goodness. And to make it worse, I think that we're going to be coming in right on the biggest of slopes. Oh, golly. You know what, forget electric charge. We need to point this thing as retrograde as possible, which isn't helping. Okay, I'm just gonna keep doing this. I feel I feel like this is just not a very good place for us to land, but we're kind of committed at this point. I really do think this is a new biome. If it's not, I'll actually be a little depressed, I won't lie. Oh, there's our shadow, Okay, coming in. If I need to, I can just hold attitude by hovering the engine. In fact, in preparation for that, I'll go ahead and limit our thrust there. Okay, where are we? Oh, I haven't gotten the barometer from near Minmus yet? Really? That is so interesting. I did not know that. Anyway, Okay, that's one more thing for Rodus Kerman to get. When we land, I definitely overcompensated there. It's not too bad though. We could probably just drop from this point and be fine, but that's that slope that I'm worried about. Yeah, this is a slope. My goodness, this is a slope. Okay, hold it. I want you to poke down and oh. You get center. Okay, where are we? Crew report. This is the Midlands. Okay, keep this data. Log temperature, keep that. Let's do a materials bay. Keep that, and a mystery goo. I'm just going to have to ignore the barometer. Oh, you know what? I can get the barometer again. Let's go ahead, log, override, keep, and get out of here because this is scaring me. Okay, where was that other place I wanted to go? Over there, was it? I don't know. I'm too afraid to really go anywhere else. This is the Midlands? Wow. Okay, I'd hate to get to the Highlands at this point, actually. So, okay, I'm gonna go up and go a little south. That seems like a good direction. Let's go ahead and up our thrust. There we go. And south? Okay, and now a little bit west. Okay, that's good. And what's even better is we have roughly almost 2 minutes to do that. So I'm going to go ahead and just look straight up and take this opportunity to have... Oh, Rodus didn't get the EVA. Oh, no. You know what? Can't do anything about it. Rodus, let's send you down there and get some stuff. If you want to think about it, Rodus is actually in a free fall, same as everything else. So he's actually doing great. Remove and restore. Okay, what else do we have? We have the barometer log. No. We want to take the data. We have the thermometer. We're going to take that, and then we're going to... Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to store everything first. So store experiments, and now I'm going to jump off again and grab the barometer data from near Minmus orbit, because we haven't gotten that yet, apparently. So, I'm sorry I didn't read those. I'm sure they were amazing readouts, whatever they were. I was just busy trying not to freak out over sliding down a hill at a meter a second, 1.1 meters a second. I'm surprised that worked, but that was the Midlands, so we got another biome. And what's even better is I think we have enough... What's this? It cannot be stored? What does that mean? Store experiments. Oh, we've already gotten one from near Minmus. That's why. Okay. We have it in the pod. We haven't... since we can get our maximum scientific value from it, that's because we haven't actually returned it to Kerbal yet. Where is Kerbal? Is it even in the sky for us? It's probably on the other side of the planet. That's what it looks like. Yep. It's over there. Blocked from our view. That's fine. Now, if we can't get into this basically dry lake bed, looks like this is probably going to be our last stop, though. Is this really where I want to go? While I'm up here, this is... Oh, you know what? I could go to the poles. I'm going to see about the poles, and if... Yeah, I'm going to see about the poles. I'm going to get... Oh, that's nowhere near the poles. Sheesh. Fuel things. And I overshot. That's fine. I'll get to about here. And if I can't land at the poles, then I'll just abort and go home. I got 2 biomes. Mostly 2. I didn't plant a flag, and I didn't get my EVA or surface sample from the Midlands, but you know, I did the best I could. And the reason I'm going for the South Pole is basically because I'm going in that direction anyway. Should be able to see Kerbal now, over there. And luckily, my electric charge is doing great this mission. I am very, very happy with how it's turning out. That is a problem, though. If I land in the shadow, then I won't have my electric charge to help. Don't think that'll be too big of a problem, but Kerbal is... You can kind of see the blue over there. Maybe if you're watching this in HD, you can kind of see it over there. Thing is, I need to now land... where's south on this thing? Basically right there. Oh, geez, that's going to be very difficult, but whatever. I'm going to start slowing down now. Oh, basically right there, yeah. Okay, and if it works, great, but if it doesn't, then oh well. You can see the camera just going all over the place now. Retrograde. Got everything backwards, kind of. I don't know if I'm going to make it over, so I'm going to quick save. Just in case, I'm going to raise myself just a little. Yeah, we're getting very near the poles now. That, unfortunately, also means that there will be a whole lot more mountains here. According to this, I don't know if I'm going to make it over this. Let me go ahead and... Oh, you know what? Looks like I am, but barely. Let me go ahead and move this way just a little, just in case. Okay, looks like that was good. Basically, I want to land like in that little valley there. This is cool. I've actually never been to the poles of Minmus. I've only ever landed in the dry lake beds, or the flats, as they're officially called. I've only ever landed there, so even the Midlands was new for me. But this is what you do when you're in Kerbal Space Program science mode, right? You explore strange new worlds, you seek out new life, new civilizations, and boldly go where no Kerbal has ever tasted a minty fresh ice cream before. Okay, basically I'm going to go over here, and as soon as I'm over it, then I'm going to turn on my engines, kill my velocity, and just drop. This is a very beautiful place. Look at this. I gotta tell you, if I ever actually made a base on Minmus, I might put it right here on the South Pole, because this is pretty. Basically, I'm looking at that white spot right there. I want to put myself down right there. That's what I'm aiming for right now. Okay, gonna drop down a little. I'm gonna overshoot, obviously, but not by much. Actually, wow, I'm actually really close. Okay. Oh man, there's very little light here to hit my solar panel, and I think I'm coming down pretty quick, actually. Luckily, this thing can turn on and slow me down in an instant, quite literally, so I'm doing fine. Which is good, because I think the ground is coming up extremely quickly now. I'm doing just fine. Just fine. I'm trying to remind myself that the engine may or may not be passing the legs. The legs may... the legs may be longer than the engine, but I just don't know. It worked great for the Midlands right there, but I'm not sure about here. I really want one last surface sample and EVA report from the surface of a biome. I really hope this is a new biome. This had better not be the lowlands or the flats or the Midlands all over again. I really hope I'm at the pole. Maybe I am, maybe I'm not. We're going to find out. This is a bit of a slope, but I don't think it's as bad as the Midlands. Or maybe it is, I don't know. Okay. Coming down, coming down, coming down. And contact. Okay, SAS should be able to hold this position. Where are we? Crew report. Oh. Okay, there's an easier way for me to find out where we are. Materials base says we are at the lowlands all over again. Great, this isn't even a new biome. Well, I don't know how much closer to the poles we can get than this. This looks pretty smack dab underneath Minmus to me, unless we gotta go way over there. I don't know if I have the fuel for that, though. We're still sort of skidding down. That's unfortunate. You know what? I'm going to grab some more mystery goo. May as well get all the goo we can. Mystery goo. I'm gonna transmit this back. Wait a minute. Oh, never mind. It made it inoperable before transmitting it. That's what it was. Okay. Well then, pressure data. Let's go ahead and I'm going to get all my science back from basically everything. There's really nothing left for me to do. Unfortunately, I could just let this skid all the way down the hill and see if there's a new biome there, but there's really no reason. I really hoped that I would be at the poles right now, but I guess it's over there. And I don't want to waste the fuel to look for a new biome. Really what I should have done is just map the surface, but I can't do that because I don't have any equipment that can do that. And I don't want to cheat by looking at a map, so I'm just going to call it quits. And go this way. And where's Kerbal? Kerbin's over there, so I actually went completely the wrong direction. Yeah, that's fine. Let's go ahead and warp here. I'm pretty sure I have enough fuel to get back to Kerbal. Should be easy enough. See, yeah, there, I passed over the poles right there. Basically, my Apple apps right there was at the poles. Great. Anyway, with any luck soon we will be... My phone's going off, ignore that. And now, basically need to go here and burn... Oh, that was way too far. Okay, back down. This is awkward. That's not gonna send me back to Kerbal at all. Like nowhere close. In fact, that'll send me beyond the orbit of Minmus itself. I think I actually need to like burn like right now, and if I do, first of all, kill that. Now let's burn there and see what kind of orbit that looks like. That's a very short burn, only 60 meters a second. And there, across Minmus. That does not help my situation very much, but yeah, that's nothing. But that'll get me into a place where then I can, you know what? I'm just gonna do that right now. I'm gonna break Minmus's orbit, and then once I've done that, then I'll plot a new orbit to Earth, or Kerbal, sorry, like right here? Wait. Break orbit. There we go. Goodbye, Minmus. We knew you too little. Where'd you go? Oh, there you are. We'll come back to you someday with a real rover. For now, at least, thank you for giving me your 2 biomes worth of science. And we'll see what we get out of that, right? So really, at this point, I would break the episode off and say, and just go to the. My phone will not leave me alone. I am sorry, everyone. And just show you what I unlock with all the science I get. However, at this point, you don't know if I can even get back. I mean, look at how little fuel is in my tank. It's less than a third of what I started out with, so there's no guarantee I'll even get back, right? Well, what we're going to do is we're going to point retrograde, of course, and get ourselves down. Yeah, see, we already burned through half of our remaining fuel already. We're not even into Kerbin's sphere of influence yet. Well, there we are. We're inside its atmosphere. This is, wonder where we're going to touch down. If I wanted, I could even put it along the plane and see about landing at Kerbal Space Center itself. What? Who is... I'll have to check my phone later. This is so unprofessional. I'm sorry, guys. But you know what? I really don't feel like it. 30,000 meters looks good. So now I will stop this here and say I'll see you at the vehicle assembly building. Or not, I'll see you at the Space Center to show you what happens next with all the science that I get. Okay, so we ended up getting a ton of science from Minmus. We got 873 from that mission, bringing our total up over 1,000. We have 1,020. So, what was worth the most? Materials bay from the lowlands, the materials bay from, or the surface sample from the lowlands. So if we got a surface sample from the midlands, that probably would have been a lot. Oh well, couldn't do anything about it. So we end up getting, 873. And Rodus. So let's see what we're going to pick up now. I believe we've opted to just do all of these in order. So considering these are 160 each, we might just have enough to finish everything on this. But just in case we don't, a Sepatron will come in extremely handy. So I'm getting this mostly just for that. Actuators. This is basically, this lets us grab things. It's not quite the same as docking. Aeronautics don't really care about. Aerodynamics don't care about. Advanced landing, I'll take that. It gets us a new parachute, new landing struts, and a new heat shield. Precision engineering gets us more struts, a little stacked decoupler. Advanced electrics, a bigger battery, a bunch of panels, thermal control system. Research that. And yeah, good thing I looked, because it looks like we'll be one short of finishing up this entire thing. Or I could research one of these. If one of these gets me the parts I need for a rover, heavy landing, field science. Oh, it gets us rover parts. But then I also really want to get the kind of technology to just send things out into wait a minute. Bigger fuel cells, thermal control system, not bad. This gets us a variometer. The device is performing accurate fluid spectrovariometry scans. This is a science thing. So I will go ahead and skip these three and research this. And now we have another science toy, which should get us to more places and hopefully finish up the series sometime in the near future. I'm looking forward to that, and I hope you all are too. So, sorry we didn't get too much done today, but we did unlock some things that we'll be able to use in the future. Hope to see you then. Thanks everyone for watching, and stay tuned for more.